Hello, dear friends. This is Lana with Lana Balana Design for Spellbinders, and welcome. We are finally playing with Spellbinders' new stuff, and this is Mushroom Mansion Etch Dice from Out and About collection. Aside from this cutesy dice, we are going to be playing with this 3D wax seal stamp. You know how much I love wax seals, and I simply have to incorporate them in my designs. This seal came out, I believe, last month, and I will list it down below if you are interested to find out more about it. Now, aside from these two cool things, I am going to be using cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse. You know how much I love this paper. This vibrant paper is from Merry-Go-Round collection, and it is 65-pound cardstock. Now I am going to die cut everything, and I'll be back with all my die cuts where we are going to be creating an awesome card. So when it comes to creating, there's always one more thing that you want to add. In my case, that is a sentiment. As you can see, I already die cut all my leaves. They're on my right, but I remember that I need a sentiment. Now I am using Spellbinders Beta Press. This is their little plate that says a little message to save. And I'm gonna just quickly create this sentiment and die cut it later on. For all of you who have never used the Beta Press before, I am going to link two of my videos there. One of them also includes unboxing, and you're going to see how to actually use it, create, as well as see how different inks react with different cardstocks and so on and so on. They're pretty informative videos, and I suggest you refer to them if you have never used Beta Press before and considering on buying it. And now I'm quickly moving to assembling my beautiful mushroom mansion. This is such a cute little die set, and it's so easy to put together. You honestly don't need any kind of additional instructions here. It's pretty straightforward, very easy to do. And you know what? I'm having so much fun doing this. It brings that inner child in me. I just absolutely love it. Now, again, this cardstock that I am using is from Cardstock Warehouse, and the cardstock is only 65 pounds heavy, which is perfect for adding these elements to your card because it's not gonna add that much weight to your card overall, and it's going to be much easier to send if that is what you are doing. Now I would like to take this opportunity and thank Spellbinders for sending me this cutesy set to play with. I am enjoying it very much, and I cannot begin to tell you how cute this is and how much usage you can actually get from this set. Now, what I am doing here is I'm adding some shading with Copic markers to my leaves. You can skip this step. You don't have to do this. But I always think that it's very nice to add that extra element to your projects. Now, if you don't have Copic markers, you can use dye inks or even Distress Oxide. Just add some shading. Or even if you don't have inks to play with, or Copic markers or any kind of markers, the easiest solution can be to add some lines and drawings to these leaves with some fine black pen or even dark pencil, and that'll actually give such a cool look. Next, I am going to create some wax seal elements, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. And here comes my absolute favorite part of every project, and that is wax sealing. I already have my wax melted here, and the first thing that I'm going to do is create some mushroom heads, or the top of the mushrooms, or the caps, or whatever you call them. I hope that makes sense. When I first saw this die set, I knew that I wanted to incorporate this wax seal stamp into the design, and I was so excited when I received this die set. First, I'm starting off with red wax, and then I'm going to fussy cut the heads, and then, while my stamp is still warm, I'm going to inlay the heads back into the stamp. Pour some white wax on the mat and stamp again. This will create a beautiful inlay in multicolor wax seals. I will then just trim the mushrooms and use them like that in my design. I'm going to create a bunch of them off camera, and I will be back in 1 second your time. So here are the mushrooms, super cute and small. I absolutely love them. I apologize for my camera not being able to focus today, but you will be able to see them later on. And finally, the assembly. Unfortunately, I lost some footage here where I colored the background light blue. Something just was horribly wrong with my camera today. I only used my blending brush for the blue color, and without actually adding any extra ink to it, I simply just colored the panel. I also added some white pigment ink as clouds. You can barely see them. They're so soft, but they definitely add some more interest to the card. So to attach the leaves, I used art glitter glue, and I just randomly added the leaves on the bottom. There's no really any particular order to this. Just do whatever feels and looks good to you. Next, I attach the house and the snail, and for the wax mushrooms, I also used art glitter glue. I'm telling you, this glue is fantastic, and I always use it. I trust it. And especially when it comes to wax seals. Your wax seals will not come off with this glue. And that's it. The card is done. You can say that this was a little labor of love, but it was totally worth it. And to be honest with you, it really wasn't that bad. All that is left is to trim off the excess, add the sentiment, and attach it to the base. Now, how cute is this? And here we are at the end of one more video. Thank you, Spellbinders, once again for sending me these awesome goodies to play with. And of course, thank you all for coming and supporting my channel. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do any of this, and I would truly appreciate if you clicked on my affiliate links below. You don't need to purchase anything if you don't want to, but just by clicking on them makes a huge difference and it keeps this channel alive. Thank you again, and feel free to let me know if you have any comments or questions. Share, like, subscribe, all the above. And I will see you soon with something new. Bye-bye.